I'm CK Kumaravel, co-founder of Natural Salon chain. Naturals was started 21 years before, in the year 2000, by my wife Veena, with the objective to become financially independent and make 60,000 rupees a month. And both my kids have started going to school. There was some time available with Veena, which we wanted to put into use and make 60,000 rupees a month. That was the whole objective with which started. When we started, we never wanted to own India's #1 salon chain or a big, large empire, disrupt the industry, create a lot of women entrepreneurs, create a lot of the jobs, etc. All these things which has happened over a period of time. When we started, it was a very simple, straightforward dream. How can Veena not continue as a housewife? That means she has to do something on her own, either a job or an employer, an enterprise. She is very clear. She said, I want to become an entrepreneur. And that's where it started off. But along the course of the journey, we recalibrated ourselves at every point of time and saw new opportunities. As the opportunities started coming, we started adopting ourselves, and that's what made the journey very interesting and exciting for us, not only for us, also for all the other stakeholders. In the beginning, it was more getting my wife Veena self-employed. That's how the journey started. But once we started understanding this business, we saw something which is much more than what me or Veena alone can do. So there are many such Veenas out there in the society, talented, educated, with all dreams and potentials, but they don't have a framework. The absence of the framework makes the women, not come out of their shell, and they are getting caught there. And that is where most of the potential and the talents and dreams are getting locked. So we thought it's a great opportunity. Why not we unlock? So many other talents and potentials are there out there in form of various women. Why not we make a similar women entrepreneurs like Veena and make them very successful? Now that we have a framework, we have a formula which works. So it has to be repeated, and that's what we have done there. And we have looked for, in the beginning, not many people were willing to join us. When we spoke to our first set of friends and relatives, they all told that no, salon industry is a taboo industry. And then there is 30 lakh is too much for a salon business, and you are not a multinational company. These were some of the apprehensions. Some said, some did not say. But we could read between the lines. Somewhere it is not come, they are not opening up, and that is when we have to really cajole them, handhold them, and request them, plead them. All those things we need to do in the beginning to come. Indians needs to be nudged before they budge. And that's exactly what we have done in collecting all these women entrepreneurs together. But once they came into the business, after that there is no stopping them. I have seen so many franchise partners of mine coming over to me and telling me, hey, I am after all a woman. The problem with the Indian women is nobody outside is putting them down. They themselves will put them down. And they used to tell me, hey, I am after all a woman. I can't do much. I don't know much. It is only my father, only my husband, only my brother. Like that only they used to speak in the beginning. Today I can very proudly and even in a way arrogantly say that I have created more house husbands. My franchise partners have started earning more money than their husband, and the husband have started playing the secondary role to them. And that's how the journey has become so interesting. And that is the role played by the franchisee partners at every salon business. Another very important thing which has happened along the journey, first I thought, okay, it is a women entrepreneur business, it's a franchise business, and how many women I never used to have a revenue target, I never used to have a profit target for my business. I always count how many salons am I making, how many jobs I am creating, how many women entrepreneurs I am creating. That's the only target we have. Even now, I always, we say that my goal is to create 1,000 successful women entrepreneurs, 3,000 salons and 50,000 jobs by 31st December 2025. And that is the number we are chasing. We never used to have a goal for this year. I want to make so many crore profit, so many crore top line, so many crore bottom line. As a traditional business is not Naturals at all. Naturals is not a salon business. It stands for women power. It stands for women entrepreneurship. It stands for giving a hope, giving a dream, giving a potential, channelizing the women power, and that's what Natural stands for, and that's why it is very different, and that's what is the DNA of the company. And a few years before, I was going to one of my salon. I wanted to have a quick haircut and shave to go for a meeting, and the receptionist did not recognize me. The first stylist also did not recognize me. I felt half happy, half sad, because my own people are not recognizing me. Then I met the third person. He recognized me and he asked me, "Please sit down." I thought whether he is treating me as a customer or as a boss, I really don't know. But he said, "Please come and sit, sir." And then he asked, "Are you CK Kumaravel?" I said, "Thank God." And I said, "Yes." And he said, "I was wanting to thank you for a long time." I thought maybe my franchise partner gave him some increments or some new trainings or something like that. I asked him for what. He said, "For the first 4 years I used to work with my father. My father was called a barber and I was called a hairdresser then. After that I started working in Naturals. I became a hairstylist. Then I became a style director. Today I am the salon director of this place. The way in which I started looking at me has changed. The way in which my family started looking at me has changed. The way in which the society starts looking at me has changed." I think that is when I realized unknowingly I've touched a taboo industry and converted to a lifestyle industry. And that is what is the beauty of Naturals. On one side, creating women entrepreneurs. On the other side, giving the taboo industry, the tabooness has been taken off and a lifestyle has been attached to that industry. And today, a lot of people, irrespective of the caste, creed, religion and the financial status, people come here and they all congregate together and build this beautiful business.